Previously on Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Hero? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? I mean, probably. Hello. Sup, asshole?
Oh, welcome. Hello, are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope? This envelope, I guess. This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry. Let's just get on with it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Oh, fuck. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Okay, so it's probably Mukuro then. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at the file. Mukuro Ikasaba. Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. We're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. Feel so left out. It's kind of fucked up. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't even remember taking a picture like this. I went to the junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak. So it's natural for me to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you going to keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know. So, I mean, get out.
But...
I told you I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. And then some fucking bullshit.
I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it! So in the end, all I found at the gym was even more confusion, and with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. And erected! How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life, how could anyone fake that? Deepfakes? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Okay. Okay, so where do I go now? Oh, this is something. The archive. Alright, let's go to the archive then. Hey, Byakuya. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. I guess we just leave now. Alright, where else do we go then? Nothing here. Nothing there. Oh, there's something in the dining hall with Hina. Someone's in the dining hall with Hina. Someone's in the dining hall, I know. It's me, Makoto. So, this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto! Sorry, you gotta go. What? She ran out so fast, I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Okay. Weird. Okay. Where else then? Not there. Nothing there. Garden with Hero. I assume it's gonna be something similar. So maybe all of their hints had something to do with, like, a picture with everyone but them in it, I guess? Because if that was my hint. Hey, Hero! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, freak out like that. No, sorry, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I'd found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Okay. Where to now? Biolab with Tokoro. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. First thing I saw when I got there was her, passed out again. Huh? Toko? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, body. Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? No.
It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold.
If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
What? Was I asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there, staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, then what? Unbothered? Straight up horny?
What the fuck, dude? Okay, so why did you pass out?
I don't know. The last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What do you do to Miss Morose?
Who the what? Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bingo bazinga. We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's such a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like a double the memory.
No, it's more like half. Okay, so I guess that's important.
But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat.
I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere. I mean, he was in the archive, but then he left. Doing his own investigating.
By himself?
I assume so.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now.
Of course. Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Oh, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. And why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Well, I assume it has something to do with this body. The fridge, it's open, but I'm sure they were all shut the last time I was here.
That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily.
Kyoko,
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it?
are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room.
Oh yeah,
It
it's...
would seem
It's a morgue.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it.
And you knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real answer became clear. I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there,
That's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway, we should close it up. I don't want to leave it hanging open like that.
Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this.
Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it.
Huh? How come?
Because Mukro's body is in here.
Mukro's corpse? Mukro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Damn, that's crazy.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial.
The mastermind did it? I mean, who else would do it, dude? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So,
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body.
Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time. I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail.
Okay, so what should I do?
So then,
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished.
Just wait over there? That's it?
I mean, okay.
On the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. But these ones aren't.
seem
It would seem the blue light comes on when the slot is occupied.
So when someone's when someone's in there, the blue light comes on? Looking around the number of lights that are on, including Mukro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights. All of the lights.
Did I say there were 7 the first time when I came here? I'm kind of dumb.
You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Huh, it's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. And if I remember that tarp, it has a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Tarp.
Okay. Is that everything? Desk?
I've already looked through this instruction manual, more importantly.
Okay, well, Kyoko.
I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something.
What is it?
It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
Whew.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer.
Huh? Why not?
because
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer.
That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing. But what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no explanation. There's no other explanation.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done.
Already? Gee, that was fast.
indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief.
So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I pay careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death.
Really?
The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings.
So that means neither of those were fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife and then went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they were old?
Huh?
Because
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago.
I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old,
However,
but that doesn't quite follow. That doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds make it sound like they've been there forever, which means they're not related to the murder.
Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there was no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
What?
at the very least,
Certainly, you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you?
One of many?
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Kyoko's account has been... Oh.
hey,
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time.
Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5'7", 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that all right?
You remembered all that?
They are indeed consistent with the corpse.
So then...
indeed,
Don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed,
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikazaba. Our victim, without a doubt, is Mukuro Ikazaba.
and
Is that all you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's just get going. It's kind of chilly in here.
Oh wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. Part of the ultimate despair.
But she got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow?
Well, yeah, but still. So, Sal? I don't fucking know.
whew,
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling.
But she could have abandoned me. But she decided to help me instead. For someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes?
Oh, hold on. Still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Hey, Kyoko. Did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
Go ahead then, out with it.
Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
so
What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the
Indeed.
dorms?
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to.
Actually, I imagine to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room?
And
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers?
I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get it open, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It's about the headmaster, about your father.
if that's true.
Could that mean that video is real too?
Video?
Makoto,
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
What are you talking about?
I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what they just said with my own 2 eyes.
Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can.
So,
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker.
Your locker?
Makoto,
If you watch this, it'll all make sense.
A DVD. Says class number 78, urgent interviews.
So,
Found it in that hidden room after you left.
anyway,
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before.
None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
Alright.
Makoto,
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
in
Ramble?
other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made, it didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings.
You talk about your dad, right?
I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life.
And all because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind.
It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew,
So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete.
Yeah, you're right.
hey,
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst.
What do you mean?
Makoto,
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope.
Absolutely not, because all I could do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know?
Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
so then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial.
Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. Better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. No matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose.
Okay. Let's leave then. So I guess we have to watch this DVD, which is in the DVD room. No. No. Here we go. Let's see, where is it? This one. Here we go.
There's absolutely nothing here. It's just a normal empty cardboard box.
Oh, right. Okay. So let's just go to the monitor then.
This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. Must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
Voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It's probably the headmaster. So it looks like the same guy from the picture of Kyoko. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a little joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
That's kind of a bro
Can you
moment.
accept that?
You want me to accept that?
I forgot what voice I gave Sayaka. It's been so long. I think it's something like that. Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school?
I accept.
What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Okay. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now, but only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard, because I knew how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here, and she did, but, you know, she died. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes started back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Is it me? Yeah. Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Oh, like a sex tape?
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like
Now,
this.
Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
Wait, I'm Makoto. That's funny.
Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean,
Is that a snake?
we don't have much of a choice, do we?
Or no, it's probably just a
But
pillow.
I promise that as long
It kinda
as
looks
you're
like
in
a
this
snake.
school, I will do everything I can
I'll
to protect
zoom
you.
on in it. If I don't, then I don't know. Then I was too lazy.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted life within the school, just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up. The monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, it looks like it broke out of service.
What? Just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now, then, when, doesn't matter. Failure can strike anytime, anywhere.
Oh, so there's probably something more then.
That's what failure is, right?
Or something he doesn't want us to see because he's an asshole. Failure, my ass, you cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question. They'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh, but then I... wait, hold on. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
But that would make you forget all that.
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems too convenient.
Convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So, does that mean... I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or...
Oh, class trial time.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is
Okay.
no night that doesn't have a
Can we just,
dawn.
like, get on with this, dude?
Although that dawn is totally pitch black.
Fuck you.
There is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is a promise of a new beginning.
Sure.
Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again.
Can we just
because
wrap
the
this up,
end
please?
Is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get
Fucking
started.
finally.
The beginning of
Oh
the
my
end
gosh.
Of the class trial. Everyone gather once.
Yeah, whatever.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. Final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. Last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. I guess I'm the first one this time.
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared?
Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon.
Just like she said. Byakuya! He's still mad at us. But Byakuya? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appeared.
I'm late. Strong silent master is so wonderful. So cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze. Loins? Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful
With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If that's what master wants. It can be boy, girl, or anyone in between. Or anything in between. I can handle it.
Bless you.
Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
That's hilarious.
Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Oh, well then, let's begin.
thrills, chills, kills!
As the final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair, climb maximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today,
I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already.
Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below,
You guys.
so don't try and run away.
Yeah, let's cut off his laugh. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however.
Well, you can tell us all about it soon, at the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
So,
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. Then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step toward the gaping maw. I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. And then I got stabbed! Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, oh my gosh. Deeper and deeper, 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 blah blah blah. You think they get paid by the word to write this? Deeper and deeper it fell. So they just like spewed a bunch of bullshit. Next time on Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared.